Good afternoon and welcome to Urbana Middle School. Jason Liggett with you on the Tigers Media Network as we get set for 7th grade girls basketball action here between the St. Matthew Raiders and your Urbana Tigers. St. Matt's will have possession of the ball first on the floor for them in the hands right now of number 22, Lauren Waldorf. Natalie Hesch, Julianne Kerr, Kitty Miller, and Caitlin Ballard also getting the start for the Raiders. We appreciate you tuning in here on the Tigers Media Network, streaming live on YouTube, youtube.com/UPTV6. And, of course, this game will air next week on Urbana Public Television. That one's out of bounds off of St. Matt's, so it will be Tigers basketball here. Starting on the floor for the Tigers as we see Zion Reed pass it over to Lizzie Lang. Lang not able to connect on that one. Also on the floor, Nessa Lillard, Markiah Barber, and Kaya Hill starting for the Tigers. And we see Zion Reed get the steal, taking it to the bucket, and draws the foul. So Reed will head to the line as the Tigers try to strike first here. We're still scoreless. 5:23 left to play in the first. Reed off the back iron on the first attempt. And gets the friendly roll for the second one. So Zion Reed with the first point of the ball game, and the Tigers lead early on here, 1-0. They're applying full court pressure here on the Raiders. See how St. Matt's reacts. They get the ball across just in time. Waldorf passes off to Natalie Hatch. Outside shot there, too much power. Throwing that one up was number 32, Kitty Miller. So Tigers basketball here with 4:56 remaining in the first. That one out of bounds off the Tigers, and it goes off of Markiah, so it's going to be Raiders basketball. Natalie feeds that in the near corner here to Kitty Miller, and looks like that one was kicked out of bounds by the Tigers. So it will remain St. Matt's basketball with 4:43 remaining in the first. It's a 1-0 Urbana lead. Timeout called there by St. Matthews as they were having a little bit of trouble trying to get that ball in. So they're going to talk things over here as Tigers out to the early 1-0 lead. 4:43 remaining here in the first quarter. Jason Liggett with you from Urbana Middle School. Very limited crowd on hand as we're following COVID-19 safety protocol. So we are pleased to bring you this service, streaming this live on Urbana Public Television's YouTube channel. Urbana Public Television is the city of Urbana's public education and government access television channel. And St. Matt's ball as we resume action here. Natalie Hetch set to inbound this for the Raiders. She gets it down low. Couple of offensive rebounds there, and with the second shot attempt of that possession is Julianne Kerr, and Kerr gets fouled. She gets hacked going back up with it, so Kerr is headed to the line. First one rims out there. And 0 for 2 that trip down the line, but St. Matt's gets their own rebound here. So they'll have another offensive opportunity. Shot is up and off the back of the backboard. So will be Urbana basketball, and Zion Reed going to take this one out for the Tigers. She gets it into Kaya Hill, and it goes back to Reed. Reed down low to Lang. Nice feed. Lizzie Lang with the bucket. She's got the first field goal of the afternoon, and the Tigers out to a 3-0 lead. 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Tigers continuing their full court pressure, and that's a 10-second violation. So they couldn't get it past half court, and it will be Urbana basketball. Subs coming in. We see Leighton Clark entering the game. She replaces Kitty Miller. Zion Reed down low, throws that one up off the mark. Rebound goes into the hands of Leighton Clark, and then Clark gets fouled. I think they called that one on Lizzie. Urbana continuing this pressure. St. Matt's going to have to find an answer there, and she juggles that one out of bounds, so going to be Urbana basketball. Urbana hasn't been too stellar on the offensive end here early on, but they're making up for it on the defensive end, not giving St. Matthews much of a chance. Push off there from Natalie Hesch. It'll be Urbana basketball just below us on the sideline. Markiah Barber going to toss this one in for the Tigers. Gets it into Zion Reed, and Reed up top now with it. Set up the Tigers offense, and here we go with 3:30 remaining in the first quarter. Tigers up by 3. Reed drives in. And we have a lane violation there on the Tigers. Reed was off the mark on that shot. Lane violation on the Tigers, and it will be St. Matthews basketball. St. Matthews gets it in. Urbana continuing to pressure. I think St. Matthews is going to get another 10 seconds called on him. It'll be close here. They get it over maybe in 9 seconds and not able to hang on to it. So the Tigers giving him a workout. By the time St. Matthews gets it across in that possession, not able to do anything with it. Urbana tosses that one up for a turnover and banks it in. That's number 13, Leighton Clark, off the bench. She gets the first score there for the Raiders, and Urbana now leads 3-2. Zion Reed coming down, passes it ahead, but nobody's there. That one goes sailing out of bounds, and it will be St. Matthews basketball. 2:51 remaining here in the first. The Tigers up by 1. It's a 3-2 ball game as a timeout is called. We certainly appreciate you tuning in on Urbana Public Television, streaming live on our YouTube channel. This will be the last Urbana Middle School girls game that we'll have for the season. And with all the wacky scheduling and cancellations and postponements, this is only the second game that we've called here. Earlier in the season, on April 15th, we were here for both the 7th and 8th grade game, and we'll be here for both the 7th and 8th grade game today as well. For more information on Urbana Public Television, you can always follow us on Twitter. It's at Urbana Public TV. And for you 8th grade parents out there, or grandparents, or friends of 8th graders, whoever might be watching, we will be streaming the 8th grade promotion ceremony coming up in about a month, late May here at the middle school. So we'll have that stream for you as well. Stay tuned for the exact link for that one. Middle school will get that out to you, and a jump ball is called there. Urbana getting lucky on that one as Julianne Kerr rips that out of the Tigers' hands and tosses it in the hoop, but does not count. Whistle was called first. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Tigers. Tigers turn that one over. They toss it right to Sophia Goebel. And then they turn it over. So here comes Urbana now. Good rebound there from number 14. That's Kaya Hill. She gets the putback and the score. Hill's on the board with a couple, and the Tigers' lead is up to 3. It's a 5-2 ball game. 2:07 left to play here in the first quarter. St. Matt's finds the open person underneath, not able to convert, and here come the Tigers. They pass it ahead to Markaya Barber, and she's called for the travel. She got caught trying to handle that one and not able to hold on to it. Takes the spill, called for the travel, and it's St. Matthew's basketball. Urbana intercepts that one, and down on the ground again is Markaya Barber. She loses that one. St. Matthew's basketball again. And a double dribble is called there on Julianne Kerr. So it's back to the Tigers' possession with 1:36 remaining here in the first quarter. Zion Reed gets it into Chenoweth. Jaya Chenoweth dribbling all the way. Whistle was called there as that one almost rolled in. We will have 2 shots. So Chenoweth draws the foul. Had that ball rolling around the rim, but cannot get it to go. So she's going to get a couple of shots here at the foul line. She banks in the first one. Chenoweth is on the board with her first point of the game and gives the Tigers a 6-2 advantage. Off the mark on the second one, but battling for that rebound. Chenoweth's on the ground, and jump ball is called. So possession arrow points in favor of St. Matthews, but a good effort there by Jaya Chenoweth after missing the second foul line attempt. She battled hard. So 1:22 remaining. Tigers up by 4 here in the first. St. Matthew's ball, and Chenoweth gets the steal. She passes up to Zion Reed. Zion Reed with a nice feed over to Markaya Barber, and Barber gets it to go. Balanced scoring attack from the Tigers early on here. It's an 8-2 Tiger advantage. Whistle called on the Tigers. It'll remain St. Matthew's basketball with less than a minute to play here in the first quarter. Jason Liggett with you at Urbana Middle School, 7th grade girls basketball action. Off the mark on that one, and it will be Urbana basketball. Over to Markaya. Markaya couldn't hold on to that pass, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover to St. Matthews. St. Matthews has 42 seconds here, so more than enough time to get something going. Leighton Clark with the ball up top now. She dribbles to the right side, tries to hand that one off. Chenoweth is there to take it away for the Tigers. Gets it ahead to Zion Reed. Here comes Reed. She's got 3 defenders around her. almost loses that one and does. 20 seconds remaining. It's an 8-2 Tiger lead. Pull-up jumper there for Clark. No good. Chenoweth to Reed. They try again, and Reed gets it poked away. She gets that one poked away from behind from Lauren Waldhoff. And it's going to be Tiger basketball here with 8 seconds left in the first. They get it inbound to Reed. 6 seconds now. Over to Chenoweth. Chenoweth, pull up, jumper, no good. And Tigers get off another attempt, and that's number 14, Kaya Hill, throwing that up, but she can't get it to go either. So after the first quarter, Urbana finds themselves up by 6 in an 8-2 ball game. Tigers had stifling defense there, forcing several turnovers. Didn't quite get going as a well-oiled machine as maybe perhaps as much as they would like on the offensive end, but did enough to lead by 6 here after the first quarter. It'll be Urbana basketball as we start off the second quarter here from Urbana Middle School. Tigers with a 6-point lead. They get it into the hands of Zion Reed. Zion Reed dribbling up for the Tigers. Crossover there, and Tigers find themselves out of bounds again, and that'll be another turnover. Natalie Hesch feeding it down low. Good dribble and go there from Julian Kerr. Can't get it to connect. And here comes Urbana back on the other end. Nice layup from Markaya Barber. That's her second one of the afternoon. She leads the Tigers with 4 points. Tigers extend their lead to 8. It's 10-2 now. 5:22 remaining here in the second, and whistle is called. That'll be a foul against Jaya Chenoweth. And the Tigers taking that one right back. Honor gets it, passes it ahead to Zion Reed, and Reed feeds Markaya. Markaya throws it up off the mark. Lizzie Lang comes up with it, throws that one back. She can't get it to go, and now the Tigers in trouble and called for a travel. Honor ended up being swarmed by 4 defenders and went up and down with the basketball. 4:59 left here in the first half. Sophia Goebel has the ball, and now she is called for the travel. So back to being Urbana's basketball. Zion Reed gets it into Markaya. Here comes Markaya, and reach and foul there from Julian Kerr. So the Tigers will take it out just in front of the Raider bench. Honor gets it over to Chenoweth. Chenoweth now trying to make some room. Back to Zion Reed and over to Markaya. Here's Markaya driving baseline, can't get it to go. Chenoweth comes up with it. She's looking for something. Back to Markaya. They try the same play again. Nothing going. They kick it back out to Chenoweth. Some good defense here from the Raiders. And Urbana off the mark on that shot. And ripping down that rebound is Julian Kerr. Kerr battles for that one. Gets it to her teammates. Dribbling down the court now is Natalie Hesch. With the takeaway is Chenoweth. Chenoweth goes up with it. Oh, just off the front of the rim. And she can't get that turnover to convert into points. Zion Reed battling for that one. See if she can come up with it. She gets it to Chenoweth. Here comes Jaya. Jaya pulls out, jumper, air ball, and into the hands of Natalie Hesch. Tigers up 10-2. 3:33 remaining here in the first quarter, and whistle is called. It will remain St. Matthews basketball as they get an entire fresh squad. 5 in, 5 out here for the Raiders. So they'll get some fresh legs on the court, perhaps to finish out this first half. There's Waldhoff with it. Waldhoff got that one down low to number 35, Caitlin Ballard, but Ballard unable to convert to points, and it's Tiger basketball again. Here's Zion Reed up top. Reed, fancy footwork, almost gets the floater to go. Off the mark, Tigers get the rebound. Here's Honor underneath, trying to go back up with it. I think they might have called. It is Urbana basketball. Okay. I heard the whistle, but then I think all the players thought it was Raider basketball, but in fact it is Urbana basketball. So Honor back underneath, trying to get that one into Zion Reed, and it's picked off by Lauren Waldhoff. She gets it over to Clark, and Clark feeds it to the near side. That's number 32, Kitty Miller. Miller's off the mark. They go back to Clark up top. Clark dribbling down low, and she loses it. Lizzie Lang comes up with it. She tosses it over to Zion Reed, and Reed dribbles that one out of bounds as she was hassled by defenders. And timeout is called here with 2:42 remaining in the second quarter. It's a 10-2 Urbana lead if anyone is just joining us. Defense and turnovers has been the story of this one so far. Neither team being able to get in any sort of offensive rhythm. But the Tigers have had the most success with a 10-2 lead here. 2:42 remaining. Jason Liggett with you on the Tigers Media Network. Streaming this live on YouTube, youtube.com/UPTV6. You can also watch this game and the 8th grade game to follow next week on Urbana Public Television. Urbana Public Television is available locally on Comcast Xfinity's channels 6 and 1096, AT&T UVerse channel 99, and i3 Broadband channel 6. UPTV is the City of Urbana's public, education, and government access TV channel. And the Raiders are fired up coming out of that timeout. It will be Raider basketball, and set to inbound this one is Leighton Clark. Leighton Clark gets it inbounds to Waldhoff, and Lauren dribbling it down court. Met with a defender, Zion Reed poking that one away. It will remain St. Matthews basketball. Clark going to inbound this one at half court. Passes it to the back court, and Lauren Waldhoff. That one picked up by Chenoweth. Chenoweth runs into some trouble and called for the travel. Tigers swat that one away. Goes into the hands of Zion Reed. Reed dribbling down low. They call that ball on the floor, that foul on the floor, so it's going to remain Tiger basketball. Although that bucket went in, it will not count there. And going to remain Tiger basketball once again as Waldhoff swats that one out. Tigers still up 10-2 here with 2:14 remaining in the first half. Jaya Chenoweth going to take this one out of bounds. She feeds it down low to Honor. There's Honor dribbling. Back out to Chenoweth. Chenoweth. Ooh, that shot looks good, and it is. She gets the friendly bounce back, and that bucket goes in. And that's a three-pointer for Chenoweth. She's up to 4 points. It's a 13-2 Tiger advantage now. Through the hands of the defender, but Tigers couldn't hang on to that one. Kaya Hill loses it to the defense. Now Urbana does the same to the Raiders. Here's Zion Reed now with 1:33 remaining. And Tigers find themselves traveling off that baseline again. That's the third such turnover. London Water stepped out this go-round. Tigers get another takeaway. Goes into the hands of Chenoweth. Chenoweth crosses that across court to Reed. And there's a good feed to Kaya Hill, and Hill gets the bucket. She's up to 4 points, and the Tigers' lead has blossomed to 13. It's 15-2. Less than a minute remaining here in the first half, and a travel called on Sophia Goebel. Subs coming in, and back into the game is Julian Kerr and also Natalie Hesch for the Raiders. Nessa Lillard passes this one in to Markaya Barber. Barber with the shot, no good. Lillard battling for it. And Lillard comes up with it. Good effort there by Lillard. She gets it back out to Markaya. Markaya going to try again here. Off the mark again. See if Tigers can come away with it. And jump ball is called as London was battling for that one for the Tigers. Possession arrow points in favor of St. Matthews. 30 seconds remaining in the first half. 15-2 Urbana lead over St. Matthews. Another jump ball called, and now the possession arrow in favor of the Tigers. 10 seconds left to play, and Tigers need to inbound this one. They do just that, throwing it off to London Water. Water in some trouble. She needs some help from a teammate. A timeout is called. So we'll see what coach can draw up here. Just 4.7 seconds remaining in the first half. The Tigers up by 13. Honor tosses that out of bounds. So it'll be St. Matt's ball now with 4.7 seconds to go in the first half. See if they can get a shot off here in just under 5 seconds remaining. They trail by 13. They get it in bounds, get the shot off, and I think the Tigers came up with a piece of that, and time will expire. And that'll do it for the first half of action here at 7th grade girls game at Urbana Middle School. The Urbana Tigers go into halftime with a 13-point lead over the St. Matthews Raiders. It is 15-2. We'll be back with second half action coming up on the Tigers Media Network. And we're set for second half action here from Urbana Middle School, 7th grade girls basketball. The Tigers up by 13 as we start the third quarter. It's a 15-2 lead for Urbana. The rundown of scoring for the Tigers in the first half. Markiah Barber has 4. Kaya Hill has 4. Jaya Chenoweth has 4. Lizzie Lang chipped in a couple. And Zion Reed has 1 for a total of 15 points here. And on the other side of the court, Leighton Clark has the lone bucket for the Raiders. Julian Kerr throws that one up. And it goes out of bounds, and it will be Urbana basketball with 5:37 left here in the third. Pressure applied here by the Raiders. Tigers able to break that, and they're going full speed. They run into trouble there, but it will remain Urbana basketball. That was Markiah running into Julian Kerr. Markiah fell to the ground, but is all right. Back up, running around as the Tigers try to get this one in, and they give it away. And key scoring opportunity there for the Raiders. They're unable to capitalize. Jump ball is called. It will be Urbana basketball. Zion Reed hauling in that rebound. Reed gets it inbounds to Kaya Hill, and then Hill loses it. And a travel called there. That one is called on Kitty Miller. So it'll be Urbana basketball here. And one adjustment that we've seen is St. Matthews now with the full court press, and the Tigers having a little bit of trouble with it, but getting the ball across. Good feed there to Lang. Lang tosses that one up off the mark. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it back out to Hill now, and Hill tosses one up. She can't connect. Rebound goes to St. Matthews. Then they give it right back to Urbana. Here's Hill out to Lang. Lang gets it blocked. Goes into the hands of Julian Kerr. And now Reed pressuring in the backcourt. Shot put up there by St. Matthews. They can't get it to go, and coming away with it is Markiah. Here comes Markiah and the Tigers. Good feed there. They get it up court to Nessa Lillard, and Lillard is fouled. She'll be headed to the line. Lillard off the back iron on that first attempt. We'll see what she does with the second foul shot here. And short on that one. So 0 for 2 that trip to the line for Nessa Lillard, and it will be St. Matthews basketball. 15-2 Tigers lead with 4:26 left here in the third. And travel called on Natalie Hesh. She drew back with a little bit of frustration there, I'm sure. Will be Urbana's basketball underneath their own hoop at the other end. Good feed there. Zion Reed gets the bucket. Nice inbounds play there from the Tigers. Reed's up to 3 points on the afternoon, and the Tigers applying pressure. Good pressure applied by Nessa Lillard and Hill. The ball was lost, regained now, and possession arrow points in favor of the Raiders. So 4:03 left to play here in the third. The Tigers have increased their lead to 15. It's a 17-2 ball game, and it's St. Matthews basketball. They get it inbounded to Lauren Waldhoff. Waldhoff now kicks it over to number 11. That's Natalie Hesh. Hesh loses it to the Urbana defense. That's Nessa Lillard taking it away. She gets it up court to Reed, and Reed finding Barber, and Barber unable to connect on the layup. That one goes sailing over the head of Leighton Clark. She tried to haul it back in, unable to do so. Going to be Urbana basketball in front of the Raiders bench. Inbounded to Lizzie Lang. Lizzie Lang up top now. Kicks it over to Barber. Barber to Zion Reed. Reed's quick with the ball. Loses that one off her foot. And it is recovered by the Raiders. Hesh dribbling that one up. She kicks it to the near side to find Waldhoff. And that one a little bit wild. But Barber gets it. Barber throws it up. And we have a whistle. We'll see what that's about. Barber had a little bit trouble corralling that one, but does just in time to toss up the shot. And I think she's going to head to the line for a couple. Markiah Barber with 4 points on the afternoon, looking to add to her point total. And also the Tigers' point total. She misses the first one. She'll get the second one, so it's an 18-2 game now. Markiah Barber steps out, and it will go back to the Raiders. So Raiders ball with 3:09 to play here in the third. They get an inbound to Waldhoff. Waldhoff on the near side here, dribbling in, and a foul is called there, reach-in foul. Looks like they're going to call that one on Markiah. Leighton Clark underneath, trying to get it in. Does just in time, and then an air ball from Kitty Miller. But Miller gets the putback. She steals it. Oh, can't get it to go. So Miller able to rebound on the defensive side of things. Tigers had an opportunity there, an outlet pass. Goes to Honor, but Honor not able to hold on to it. Jump ball is called. I believe the possession arrow pointing in favor of the Tigers, and then a timeout is called. So coach wants to talk things over here as the Tigers are up by 16. It's an 18-2 lead with 2:48 to play in the third. Dating back to the first quarter, the Tigers on a 16-0 run. Meaning that the Raiders have not scored since the first. It was a 3-2 ball game and 15 straight points by the Tigers. It's now an 18-2 ball game. As I mentioned earlier, neither team really seems to be in a great offensive swing today, but the Tigers able to tough it out here, and their defense has really stepped up and given St. Matthews some trouble. Tigers couldn't get it inbounded in time, and a turnover. So it will be Raider basketball here. Tigers fighting to take that right back. Raiders get it across. Pull-up jumper off the back iron. Good attempt there by Kitty Miller, but can't get it to connect. They get it ahead to Honor. Honor on the side. No good. And rebound to Caitlin Ballard. Kitty Miller with the shot. No good with the putback. And there's Julian Kerr ending the scoring drought there, and she gets her first bucket of the afternoon. And now it's an 18-4 ball game. And then they get the steal. Tigers steal that one right back. And then they draw the foul. That one's going to go against Miller. And it will be Tiger basketball here with 1:56 remaining in the third. Zion Reed gets that inbounds to Honor. Honor kicks it over to Barber. Barber looking up court to Lang. They get it to Lizzie Lang. Pull-up jumper there from Barber off the mark. Lang's battling for that one. And she goes out of bounds trying to corral that rebound. And St. Matthews basketball. 1:37 remaining here in the third. St. Matthews being pressured once again by the Tigers. They do get the ball across and see what they call there. Whistle was blown. I think that's going against the Tigers. And it does. It will be St. Matthews basketball. They trail by 14. It's an 18-4 game here. 7th grade girls basketball at Urbana Middle School. Jason Liggett with you. We appreciate you tuning in on the Tigers Media Network. That one goes against the Raiders. And it'll be Urbana basketball now. Zion Reed inbounding this one. She gets it into Barber. Here's Markaya now, running through 3 defenders, somehow retaining the ball there. Good handles there by Barber. And then dribbles it out of bounds. Lauren Waldhoff dribbling through the Tiger defense, almost traveled, able to throw that one over to her teammate. They go down low there, a prime opportunity as Caitlin Ballard was open under the hoop, but they tossed it over her head. Ballard unable to corral that one, and it'll be Urbana basketball. 1:07 left to play here in the third. Tigers toss it in, and turnover. Dribbling in, good shot attempt there by Leighton Clark, but Clark can't get it to go. A foul is called. That one going to go against Clark and St. Matthews. So under a minute now to play here in the third. The Tigers have a commanding 18-4 lead. And rushing up to grab that ball from behind, Jaya Chenoweth. Another hard effort play there by Chenoweth, and will be Urbana basketball. And now the possession arrow pointing in favor of St. Matthews. So trading possessions back and forth. It's been a theme in this one. Here's Waldhoff being defended. She tosses it over to Sophia Goebel. Goebel now has 2 defenders on her, pulls up and goes back to Lauren Waldhoff. Waldhoff going underneath. And she gets it down low. Good shot attempt there by Isabella Levitin. And Tigers get the rebound. Zion Reed runs into trouble. Chenoweth is on the ground. Called for the travel. So Chenoweth dove for that one after Reed loses it. She gets called for the travel, and I think one of the players might have gotten shook up a little bit there. Just adjusting the headband. There you go. So getting the headband adjusted, and then we'll get the game back moving. It will be in possession of the Raiders. 28 seconds left to play here in the third. The Tigers up 18-4. We'll have 8th grade girls basketball on this live stream after a short break. It'll be at the same link, so if you're going to stick around for the 8th grade game, you're in the right spot. There's a takeaway from Hill. Hill tried to get that all the way to the hoop, and she gets it taken away herself. Here come the Raiders, dribbling all the way down the court is number 14, Sophia Goebel. She airballs it. Chenoweth gets it back and gets it in possession of the Tigers. Tigers toss that one up at the buzzer, and Markaya off the mark. So that will wrap up the third quarter. Back and forth action there at the end. The Tigers up by 14 now. It's an 18-4 ball game after 3 here in the 7th grade girls basketball game at Urbana Middle School. Leading scorer for the Tigers, Markaya Barber with 5. Kaya Hill also has 4, and Jaya Chenoweth with 4. Zion Reed has chipped in 3, and Lizzie Lang with 2. On the other side of the court, Julian Kerr has 2, and Leighton Clark has 2. Gives us our total of 18-4. And barring a total turnaround of events here in the fourth quarter, I imagine we'll see pretty much what we've seen all game long. Both teams kind of struggling to get in their offensive rhythm. But the Tigers playing stifling defense, a lot of turnovers on both sides. And credit to the St. Matthews. They made some adjustments at halftime and came out early in that third quarter and really put the pressure on the Tigers offense. But Urbana able to sustain their lead here. 18-4. I don't think they've set the clock here, so they're going to have to adjust that. Now they've got the clock set, so we're going to start that one over again. There's Markaya. Gives it over to Lang. Lang with the shot. Air ball, and it goes out of bounds. So possession goes to the Raiders. Dribbling up court is Natalie. Zion Reed takes away that pass. Here's Reed on the breakaway. And she gets the bucket. Zion Reed up to 5 points herself. And the Tigers lead up to 16. It's 20-4 now. 5:25 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Natalie up top again, picks up her dribble, gets it over to number 4. That's Brenna Wishall into the game, which I think is the first time. Maybe she came in late first half. Battle for the rebound down low. Tigers come away with it. Here comes Markaya. Markaya dribbling the length of the court and then loses the ball. Zion Reed gets it back to Markaya. Markaya with a shot. She is short. And getting the rebound there are the Raiders. Another takeaway there by Markaya. Markaya with the layup. She can't get it to go, but draws the foul. So Markaya Barber going to head to the line for a couple. Markaya misses the first one. and gets the second one. So Markaya up to 6 points, and the Tigers find themselves up by 17. It's 21-4. 4:28 remaining here in the ball game. Natalie gets it down to Brenna, and turnover there as Zion Reed gets the pass. Reed gets it out to Markaya. Markaya in and gets the bucket. Markaya Barber coming alive here in the fourth. She's got 8 points for the total game, and the Tigers up by 19 now, 23-4. 4 minutes remaining in this one. Kitty Miller gets her pass taken away, and they get it out front to Markaya. Markaya going for another layup. Tosses that one up a little bit too hard. And a couple of attempts there after a couple of offensive rebounds from Kaya Hill, and Hill can't hit it. Markaya from the outside and gets the bucket. A long-range two there from Markaya. She's in double digits, 10 points, and the Tigers up by 21 now. It's 25-4. 3:32 remaining here in the ball game. 7th grade girls basketball. It's your Urbana Tigers hosting the visiting St. Matthews Raiders. This fourth quarter has been all Tigers, and specifically all Markaya Barber. She's got 5 points in the fourth quarter alone, 10 on the game, leading all scorers. Leighton Clark inbounds this one for St. Matthews. He gets the ball back here and tosses it in the lane. Good feed there to number 50, Kylie Miller. Miller off the mark, and the Tigers get the rebound. And it is going to be St. Matt's basketball. They have the pressure applied there by Leighton Clark. Clark with the ball now. She gets it to Waldorf. Waldorf finds Kitty Miller. Miller with a good feed down to Caitlin Ballard, and Ballard off the mark. Urbana basketball. There's Kaya Hill running into trouble. Gets it off to Chenoweth. Chenoweth now tosses up a floater, no good, hard off the backboard. And jump ball is called as the Tigers and Raiders both go after that rebound. Possession arrow in favor of St. Matthews. And dribbling this one down court is Lauren Waldhoff. She gets it down baseline to Miller. Miller back out to Lauren Waldhoff. And then she is tripped up. That one, I think, is going to go against London. So London Water called for that foul. With 2:29 remaining in this one, it's going to be in possession of the Raiders. 25-4 Urbana lead late in the fourth. Lauren Waldhoff under pressure, drops that one and can't get it to go. Rebound goes off the hands of Kitty Miller, and Tigers will have possession here. Hill running into trouble, and another jump ball called. I wonder what the record is for jump balls in a basketball game, because we've got to be getting near it if we haven't already surpassed it. Both teams giving a lot of effort and grabbing at that ball. chasing down a lot of loose rebounds, but neither team quick enough. They're both about even. Get to that ball, and here's probably going to be another one. Another jump ball and possession arrow in favor of St. Matt's. Urbana up by 21 in this 7th grade girls basketball game, 25-4, 2 minutes remaining to play. Travel called there on Jaya Chenoweth. She gets the ball, falls to the ground, and it will be Leighton Clark inbounding this one. Under her own basket. Good inbound pass there to Natalie. Rebound by Lauren, and then Chenoweth getting that ball. And they're going to get a reach-in foul there on Lauren Waldhoff. And I think that's a 1-on-1 situation here for the Tigers. So 1:51 left in this one. The Tigers find themselves up by 21, 25-4. And Chenoweth is at the line for Urbana. She's got 4 points on the afternoon. Can't get that one to go, but she gets her own rebound. Chases down that loose ball. Tosses it out to Lang. Lang feeds it over to number 3. That's Kalia. She's getting some first minutes in the game, I do believe. Back to Chenoweth. Chenoweth out to Lizzie Lang. Lizzie Lang, pull-up jumper, called for the travel. Refs waved that one off. Didn't go in anyway, so 1:34. And dribbling down court is Lauren Waldhoff. Waldhoff over to Clark. Another whistle there. And we're going to sub in the game. Honors coming in to give Chenoweth a rest. 1:26 left in the ball game. Good feed down low there to number 11, Natalie. Natalie got her own rebound, tried to put that one back, off the mark again. And now here's Hill for the Tigers, dribbling down. She was battling hard for that one, tying up the ball with Leighton Clark. Possession arrow in favor of Urbana. Hill gets off the shot. She is short. She's one of the ones trying to fight for that rebound. Another possession arrow in favor of the Raiders. Oh, tough call there on London Water. They call a travel. She did pop up a little bit after chasing down that rebound, so quick shot there from St. Matt's. Doesn't pay off. They do chase down the rebound, though. Get it back into the hands of Waldhoff. She kicks it out to Clark. Clark feeds it over to number 14. That's Sophia Goebel. And Goebel short, and another jump ball is called. Kitty Miller and Honor fighting for that one. And possession arrow points in favor of the Tigers. Honor going to inbound this one, gets it to Hill. Goes back to Honor, and Honor's almost shooting at the wrong hoop there, I believe. She did. So 16 seconds left here. Urbana up 25-4. believe it's going to be St. Matthew's basketball here. Timeout called. And just a reminder, we'll have 8th grade girls basketball action following this game at the same link if you're streaming us live on YouTube. We also broadcast these next week on Urbana Public Television, so they're not always together. You might catch a 7th grade game one evening and a 8th grade game the following afternoon. So we certainly appreciate you tuning in, and we're happy to bring this service to you as very, very limited crowd allowed here in Urbana Middle School gym due to COVID-19 safety protocol. Leighton Clark inbounding this one for the Raiders. Good look there from Lauren. She can't get it to go. And now Lizzie Lang coming down with that rebound. Possession arrow going to, I think it's, okay. I thought it was going to be Urbana basketball. But it is going to be St. Matt's with 5.9 seconds left in the ball game. Clark to Lauren. Same play as before, off the mark. And that will probably do it. And it will. So final score, 25-4. Urbana wins that one. Markiah Barber leading all scorers with 10. Zion Reed threw in 5. Kaya Hill had 4. Jaya Chenoweth chipped in with 4, and Lizzie Lang had 2 for the Tigers. On the other side of the court, Leighton Clark with 2, Julian Kerr with 2. So the Tigers win the 7th grade contest 25-4. We'll be back with the 8th grade game after a short break here on the Tigers Media Network. And welcome back to Urbana Middle School. Jason Liggett with you for 8th grade basketball action between the Urbana Tigers and the visiting Raiders of St. Matthews. On the floor to start the game for St. Matthews, Kate Gurrell, Maddie Staub, Sophia Hill, Paige Stark, and Ashley Wells. Wells with the ball now. Kicks it off to the near side down there. Earlier this afternoon, we saw the Tigers' 7th grade girls basketball team win 25-4 over St. Matthews. Turnover there, and it will be Urbana basketball. Zion Reed gets that inbounds to Markiah Barber. Barber up top now. Over to Cross. Hannah Cross down to Dara Norris, and then with the shot is number 14, Kara Hill. Barber dribbling through the defenders, not able to connect, and a foul will be called there against the Tigers. Staub getting this inbounded to Ashley Wells, and Wells kicks it over to number 42. That's Paige Stark with the ball now. She gets it taken away by Hannah Cross, and here comes the Tigers. Hill with the ball, feeds it over to Cross. Cross just below us, feeds it down low, and that pass got away from Dara Norris, but the Tigers retain it. 3-second call there against the Tigers. So turnover against each team to start this game off. 4:56 remaining here in the first quarter. St. Matthew basketball. Good ball movement there by St. Matthew. A big block from the Urbana Tigers. That's number 20, Dara Norris, with that block on the ball. St. Matthew able to chase down that ball and retain it. There's another block by Norris. Norris has got 2 blocks so far in the first minute and a half of play. On that possession alone, in fact. So big defensive effort there by Norris. Now a whistle is called. And there's the first bucket of the ball game. Credit that to Ashley Wells. So a 2-0 lead early on here. See if Urbana answers back. Good look there from Hill. She's not able to connect. Oh, and there's a great outlook pass from Ashley Wells. And the Raiders increase their lead now. It's 4-0. I think that was Paige Stark who knocked that one in. Couldn't quite tell. Faster moving action than the 7th grade for sure. Tigers score now. And it's a 4-2 ball game. And there's a block from Dara Norris. She's got 3 blocks. Tigers get that one taken away by Ashley Wells. Here's Wells. She goes all the way and gets the bucket. Timeout by the Tigers. So an early 4-point lead here for the Raiders. A 6-2 ball game with 3:09 remaining here in the first. Timeout called by the Tigers. Coach wants to talk things over. And we'll see how this game plays out on the scorecard On the score sheet that I looked at, the St. Matthews Raiders only has 5 players listed. Those are the 5 that started. They do have 2 other girls on the bench, but it doesn't look like they're suited up to play perhaps a manager role or injured. I'm not sure, but so 5 players, and right now they're running and gunning. Looks like they're going to give Urbana a lot of trouble, but we'll see how the endurance factor kicks in when the Tigers can bring in some fresh legs. The Raiders get the takeaway there, and then the Tigers knock that one out of bounds. It will remain St. Matthews basketball. Turnover there, and it's Urbana basketball now with 2:55 left in the first. Another timeout is called with 2:55 left in the first. St. Matthews up 6-2. 8th grade girls basketball from Urbana Middle School. Jason Liggett with you on the Tigers Media Network. We appreciate you tuning in, whether that's streaming live on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/UPTV6, or watching later. We'll air this next week on Urbana Public Television. That's Comcast Xfinity Channel 6 and 1096, AT&T UVerse Channel 99, and i3 Broadband Channel 6. UPTV is the City of Urbana's public education and government access TV channel. It'll be Urbana basketball as we turn back to action. Zion Reed with the ball. She gets it inbound to Lang. Lang goes back to Reed. Full court press here by the Raiders. They get it up court to Hannah Cross. Cross goes back to Barber. Barber tosses that one up. Off the mark. Lang gets the ball. Bouncing to her. Kicks it over to Reed. Reed with the shot. No good. Dara Norris knocks that one off a defender. And it will remain Urbana basketball. Heads up play there by Norris. So Urbana will get it out underneath their own hoop here with 2:33 remaining in the first. Markiah Barber gets it into Reed. Reed goes back to Barber. Barber for 3. Oh, off the mark. Zion Reed battles for the rebound. And she's going to be headed to the line. Good effort there by Reed. Muscles her way in there, grabs the rebound. Can't get it to go, but headed to the line now. See if Tigers can make up some ground this way. Oh, that one just rolled out. See if she can get the next one to roll in. Nothing but net on that one. So Zion Reed on the board. It's a 6-3 advantage for St. Matthews. Ooh, almost a travel there. She gets it off to Sophia Hill. Hill had the shot, misses it, and now Ashley Wells with the shot. Can't get that one to go. Tigers getting out rebounded down there. They finally get one. Lizzie Lang makes her presence felt and gets it out to Hannah Cross. Cross delivers it back up court to Reed. And then Reed looks ahead to Barber. Barber tosses one up, off the mark. And now Ashley Wells and St. Matthews running right back. So back and forth they go. Markiah with the shot, and it is good. Markiah Barber on the board. And Urbana has responded here. They trail by just 1 now. It's a 6-5 lead for St. Matthews. 1:32 remaining here in the first quarter. We saw Markaya catch fire there in the 7th grade game earlier this afternoon. She had 5 quick points in the 4th quarter to start things off, 10 for the game overall. She led all scorers. It was a 25-4 Urbana victory. And I imagine this one will be high scoring as it's already 6-5 and we're not through the first yet. Tigers trail by 1 and it will be Raider basketball. Wells bringing this up court for St. Matthews. She kicks it over to Maddie Staub. Staub feeds it out to Stark, and Stark goes over back to Staub. They get it to Gorell up top. Gorell for 3. Off the mark. Lizzie Lang rips down the rebound, gets it over to Hannah Cross, and Cross tosses it to Zion Reed. Zion Reed feeds it down to Dara Norris. Norris almost gets that one taken away. She thinks about the three-pointer, kicks it over to Zion Reed. Reed with a awkward look at the hoop. Norris rips down the rebound and gets called for the 3 seconds. Less than a minute to play here in the first quarter. And it's a 6-5 lead. And there's another shot off the mark. Lang rips down another rebound. She gets it up court to Markaya. Here comes Markaya, wide open lane to the hoop. Oh, off the mark. Ashley Wells putting the pressure on the Urbana defense. She's dribbling. Lang just rips it right out of her hands. Nothing you can do about that. Markaya on the other end feeds it over to Reed. And they run out of court there. And just 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And there's the shot from Paige Stark. It's the air ball, and Tigers get it back, but time will expire. So after the first quarter, St. Matthews up by 1. It's a 6-5 ball game as we get started for the second quarter here at Urbana Middle School, 8th grade girls basketball. Jason Liggett with you on the Tigers Media Network. Tiger basketball to start the second quarter. Ooh, nice give and go there. Tigers run into some trouble, though. And the heads-up play drawn up. Tigers couldn't quite execute on it. We'll see if they try that again later on in this ball game. Ashley Wells dribbling down the court now for St. Matt's. She kicks it over to Katie Gorell. Gorell back to Wells, and Tigers get the takeaway. Here's Markaya. Markaya dribbling down court. Whistle called, and remains Tiger basketball. They get it over to Zion Reed. Zion Reed, run, gun, shot, no good. Lang chases down the rebound. Lizzie loses it, and Ashley Wells comes up with it. Maddie Staub now feeds it down to Sophia Hill. Hill kicks it out to Gurrell for the shots. Gurrell off the mark. Tigers get the rebound. Get it out to Zion Reed. Reed loses it off a foot, but goes back to Markaya, and Markaya runs out of court there. Didn't quite get the shot she wanted. Tigers apply defense, but it is going to be St. Matthew's basketball. Ashley Wells feeds it over to Paige Stark. Stark now up to Maddie Staub. Staub being pressured by Markaya. Tigers get the takeaway, and they get it out to Zion Reed. Reed looking to do it all herself. Turnaround. Oh, no good. Reed put her back to the defender there and squared up to the hoop. Good idea, but not able to execute off the mark on that shot. It remains a 6-5 lead for St. Matthews. St. Matthews goes down low to Sophia Hill. Hill with an attempt, can't get it to go. Urbana basketball. They go all the way up court to Markaya. Markaya loses it, bounces it off her into Staub's hand, and then they commit a turnover. So it's going to be Urbana basketball. 3:56 remaining here in the first half. The Tigers trail by 1. It's a 6-5 ball game. Darren Norris. Oh, what a nice pass to Lang, but Lizzie not able to connect on that shot. Darren Norris just with a crisp bounce pass there to the middle of the lane in between 3 defenders, and none of them went for it. Didn't expect her to make such a daring pass, I suppose. Couple of shot attempts up for the Raiders, no good. And Norris battles for that rebound. Lizzie gets this one inbounds to Markaya. Markaya dribbling down court for the Tigers. Up ahead to Jaya. Jaya tosses it into traffic. Ashley Wells comes up with it. Advances that ball to Paige Stark. Stark with the shot off the side of the backboard. Markaya gets the ball. She's being pressured by Wells. Creates some space between and gets it to Lizzie. There's Chenoweth with the shot. Oh. Coach called a timeout before she got that shot up, I guess. She wants a full timeout, so 2:55 left in the first half. Tigers down by 1, 6-5. Neither team has found the hoop here in the second quarter yet. 6-5 was the score at the end of the first. So we'll see what coach has drawn up here for Urbana as we get back to action here. 2:55 left to play in the first half. Urbana trails by 1. Zion Reed going to take, no, they decide that Chenoweth will take this one out. So Jaya will inbound this one for the Tigers. Gets it into Zion Reed. Reed dribbling up top. Back to Chenoweth. Chenoweth dribbles in. Over to Reed. Chenoweth pops out. Three-pointer. No good. Off the mark there. Lizzie gets the rebound. Ooh. Nice attempt at a putback. Tigers battling hard for that ball. Wells with the breakaway now. Wells out front. And they'll call a foul there. So I think that one goes against Lizzie. And Ashley Wells headed to the line. Wells leads all scorers with 4. Off the mark on the first one. And gets the second one to go. Zion Reed dribbling this one up in a hurry. Feeds it off to Norris. Norris tosses it up off the mark. Big rebound there by Cross, and Cross gets the putback. Hannah Cross on the board for the Tigers and ties the game up at 7 apiece. 7-7 with 2:16 remaining here in the first half. Wells dribbles that one off her feet. They might have called a foul, or at least off of Zion Reed there, because it remains St. Matthews basketball. Wells pulls up, jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Hannah Cross and the Tigers. She gets it out to Zion Reed. Reed dribbling down court now. Minute 53 remaining here in the first. Gets it over to Chenoweth. Chenoweth thought about it, out up to Reed. Reed gets it over to Norris. Norris sends it over to Jaya. Jaya thinks about the three, hesitates, shoots it. Can't get it to go. Battling for that rebound is number 14, Kaya Hill. Possession arrow points to the Tigers, and Chenoweth going to inbound this one for Urbana. She gets it to Reed. Reed, pull up. Shooter is good. That was a long two there, but a nice-looking shot from Zion Reed. And the Tigers have their first lead of the ball game. It's 9-7 Urbana. A minute 20 remaining in the first half. Blocked from behind by Zion Reed. She's moving the ball now. Ooh, misses a tough layup, gets her own rebound, throws up a circus shot. She's fighting for another one there. Chenoweth, Reed, and Gurrell all go down, and possession arrow points in favor of the Raiders. Gurrell trying to get that one to Wells. Tigers almost had the takeaway. Raiders do get the shot up. Hannah Cross applying some defensive pressure. Tigers triple teaming her. And Markaya gets the takeaway. Markaya advances it up to Chenoweth. Chenoweth now with the layup. No good. She goes down with the ball, and a travel is called. Just 32 seconds left in the first half. Tigers up 9-7 in this 8th grade girls basketball game. Wells kicks it over to Stark. Stark dribbling baseline, gets it blocked by Hannah Cross, and Cross takes it away. She gets it out to Lang. Good ball movement there by the Tigers. They get it to Norris, and then Hill. Oh, and Hill with a quick pass to Markaya, and Markaya hangs her head. She knew she should have had that one. Tigers with some good ball movement, advancing that ball down court, but unable to do anything with it. 7 seconds left. See if the Raiders have anything to say about the last few seconds in this one. They get a couple of shots off, but nothing falls. So that'll wrap up the first half of action here. 8th grade girls basketball. The Tigers lead by 2. It's a 9-7 ball game. We'll be back with second half on the Tigers Media Network. Back for the second half. Back for the second half here at Urbana Middle School. It is the Tigers leading the Raiders 9-7 as we get back underway. Zion Reed with the ball. Kicks it outside to Markaya. Markaya for three, and it is money. Markaya Barber nails the three from downtown, and the Tigers increase their lead to 5. A 12-7 ball game. Good way to start off the second half if you are the Tigers for sure. Paige Stark loses it to Zion Reed. Here comes Reed and the Tigers. She gets it poked away from behind. Ashley Wells comes up with it. Wells is double teamed now. She gets it over to Staub. Maddie Staub driving up. Feeds it back to Ashley Wells. Ashley up top. Good pick set there by Sophia Hill. And they get her for the blocking. I believe that was against Hill, yes. So it will be Tigers basketball. Norris inbounding it to Reed, and Reed tried to find someone else, couldn't get it. An easy bucket there for Paige Stark. She gets the takeaway and the bucket. So coach wants to talk things over here. She didn't like that inbound pass. Or didn't like that effort from the Tigers after the inbound pass, rather. So, Tigers still up by 3. It's a 12-9 ball game with 5:06 to play here in the third. Reed gets it inbounds to Chenoweth, and then Reed loses it, and jump ball was called. Possession arrow in favor of St. Matthews. Maddie Staub going to inbound this one underneath their own hoop right below us. Good feed there, but a better block by Norris. Norris has got 4 blocks on the evening. Zion Reed up top, setting up the Tigers offense. Pick set there by Cross, and a foul is called. Ashley Wells over to Staub. Staub driving in. Kicks it across court to Stark. Stark tries to feed it back out to Wells, and swatting that one out of play is Zion Reed. Maddie Staub going to inbound this one for the Raiders. She gets it right back. Feeds it to the middle, and a nice turn and look, and getting the bucket is Sophia Hill, her first points of the game. And now the Tigers' lead has shrank to 1. It's a 12-11 lead here for Urbana. 4:17 remaining here in the third. The pressure is on, and the Tigers overthrow that one. Markaya jumping up, trying to stretch out and get it, but not able to corral it in. And it will be St. Matthews basketball. Ashley Wells up top. Doesn't even need the screen that was set. And they toss this one out of bounds. So goes high and in between the hands of Paige Stark. And now Zion Reed will toss this in for Urbana. Full court press here. She does get it inbounds to Markaya, and Markaya will be trapped, but she gets it out to Hannah. Hannah Cross feeds it over to Zion. Good feed underneath. They can't come up with that one, but a very nice feed from Zion to Dara Norris, and Norris unable to connect. Norris gets it into Reed. Reed kicks it over to Barber. Barber, outside shot is good. A long 2 there from Markaya Barber. She's got 7. Tigers up 14-11 now with 3:33 remaining here in the third quarter. Paige Stark up top for the Raiders. Tries to feed that over to Ashley Wells and swatted out of bounds by Hannah Cross, and Cross called for the foul. Cross not happy about that one. Staub will inbound this one for the Raiders. Sub coming in. This is Hill coming in to replace Chenoweth. And they get it right into Sophia Hill. She turns around and hits another one. Hill's got 4 points now. And lead back down to 1 for the Tigers. They almost throw that one away. Hill gets it down. And they get it down to Norris again. Norris not able to connect. Tigers clinging on to a 1-point lead here with 3 minutes remaining in the third. It's 14-13. Advantage goes to the Tigers. Travel is called there on Ashley Wells. She went up with it. Got it blocked. Had nowhere else to go. Timeout called. So this game getting more and more competitive by the minute here. 14-13, Urbana leads. 2:54 remaining in the third. Jason Liggett with you from Urbana Middle School. 8th grade girls basketball action between your Urbana Tigers and the visiting St. Matthews Raiders. The final game for the Tigers this season. And certainly a shortened season, and everything changes a little bit due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but happy for these student athletes that they're able to get out here and compete, and maybe a little bit of a sense of normalcy as we move back to normalcy, hopefully. Leading all scorers right now is Markiah Barber with 7. Reed has 3 for the Tigers. On the other side of the ball, pretty balanced scoring attack by 3 players. Sophia Hill has 4, Paige Stark has 4, and Ashley Wells with 5. Dara Norris has 4 blocks. She got 2 of those within the first 90 seconds of the game. She's had 2 more since. Markiah going to inbound this one. She gets it to Reed. Reed's going to feed it back to Barber, and here come the Tigers. Up court to Norris. Norris turns around, has an open look, thought about it, and tries to kick that one over, and it goes bouncing off the hands of Lizzie. Quick pass there to Sophia Hill. Paige Stark trying to muscle that one in, ran into some Urbana defenders. Urbana trying to get out ahead of themselves there. They do, and turnover. Hill puts up another quick one. She's got a real quick release. As soon as she gets the ball and squares herself up, that ball goes out of her hands right away. Pretty tough to defend that. Urbana basketball now. Markiah gets it into Reed, back to Markiah. Same setup as last time. They get it over to Lizzie. Lizzie handling the ball now, and she loses it. Ashley Wells dribbling the length of the court, throws up the shot off the mark, gets the own rebound. Out to Hill. Hill with the shot. No good. Urbana rips down that rebound. That is Kaya Hill. And Norris in the corner gets it over to Reed. Here comes Urbana. They get it out to Markiah. Markiah one-on-one. Tries to feed it over to Norris, and that one intercepted and knocked out of bounds by Kate Gurrell of St. Matthews. Barber gets this one into Hill. Kaya Hill with the shot. Off the mark. Lizzie gets the rebound out to Markaya. Markaya for three, no good. Chasing down that rebound is Sophia Hill for the Raiders. Minute 23 remaining in the third quarter. Tigers up by one. It's a 14-13 ball game. Good defense there by Norris. Good fake by Staub, but Staub not able to come up with the bucket. It's going to remain St. Matthew's basketball with a minute 14 remaining in the third. Nice feed inbounds to Kate Gurrell. Gurrell can't hit it, and Urbana gets the rebound. Lizzie feeds it over to Zion, and here comes Reed and the Tigers. Under a minute to play now in the third quarter. Tigers up by one, 14-13. Reed dribbling around for the bucket. Yes! Reed takes it all the way to the hole. She's got 5 on the evening. Wells for 3. Off the mark. Rebound went to Kate Gurrell. And then Zion Reed out in front of everybody. Zion again with the layup. No good. A little too hard off the glass. And here's Ashley running on the other side of things. Get it over to Paige Stark. Stark not able to get it. And Ashley rips that one out of the hands of Markaya. Jump ball is called. Subs are coming in here for the Tigers. Nessa Lillard into the ball game, and a Cross back into the ball game. And Chenoweth also back on the court for Urbana. Block there from Hannah Cross. Barber feeds that one into Hill. Hill gets hassled by defenders. Maddie Staub gets the takeaway. And that one being dribbled off her own leg. Paige Stark commits the turnover, and it'll be Urbana basketball. Just 6 seconds left here in the third. The Tigers up by 3 at 16-13. There's Markaya with the ball. 1 second left. And a turnover. That will wrap up the third quarter. So at the end of 3, Tigers are up by 3. It's 16-13. Urbana leads as we head into the fourth quarter. 8th grade girls basketball here at Urbana Middle School. Jason Liggett with you on the Tigers Media Network. We appreciate all of you tuning in live on YouTube. It's youtube.com/UPTV6. That's the City of Urbana's Urbana Public Television. We'll also replay this next week on UPTV. That can be seen locally on Comcast Xfinity Channel 6 and 1096, AT&T UVerse Channel 99, and i3 Broadband Channel 6. As we start the fourth quarter here at Urbana Middle School, it is St. Matthew's basketball. Ashley Wells dribbling this one up court. She's being defended by Kaya Hill. Kicks it over to Staub. Staub runs into trouble. Tries to feed that down, and then they eventually get it to Sophia Hill. Hill throws one up off the mark. They get the rebound, and now Urbana comes away with it, and they're going to call Zion Reed for the travel. we'll see if these turnovers will force the Tigers to pay dearly down the stretch here. Only up by 3, 5:36 remaining. It's been a close game throughout. Every possession counts. Low scoring. Shot is up and no good from Ashley Wells. Hills battling for the rebound with Kate Garrell. And it is Urbana basketball. Possession arrow favors the Tigers this go-round. They get it inbound to Reed. And Reed gets it taken right away. Another jump ball is called. And that's going to go back to St. Matthews now. Maddie Staub set to inbound this one. She gets it into Wells. Wells for 3. Air ball goes into the arms of Dara Norris, who gets it over to Zion Reed of the Tigers. Reed, everyone moves out of her way. She had an open shot there, missed. Blown defense there, but did not matter. And there's Reed with a big block. And there's a whistle. And I think after Reed blocked that shot, she might have stepped out of bounds with the ball. So still a good defensive play there by Reed, but not able to convert it over to offense yet. And it will be Maddie Staub inbounding this one underneath her own hoop. And she gets it in, and air ball there from Kate Garrell. But they fight for the rebound now. They kick it back out to Wells. Wells up top, dribbling. Floater. The basket went in, but it is no good. Travel called. So the score remains 16-13. Urbana leads with 4:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Reed gets it back to Markaya. Markaya dribbling through all the defenders, runs into some trouble, picks up the ball over to Hill. Hill now with the ball, being double teamed. And a timeout is called, and good timeout there called by the Tigers as they were about to lose possession of that one. Coach called that one right before they committed an over or back, really looked like. So Tigers talking things over there during this timeout. 4:42 remaining in the fourth. Tigers up by 3. For more information on Urbana Public Television, you can always follow us on Twitter. It's at Urbana Public TV. I mentioned this early on during the 7th grade game, but since there might be some more people watching associated with the 8th graders, we will be streaming the Urbana Middle School 8th grade promotion ceremony. That's in about a month here at Urbana Middle School. So be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/UPTV6, and set up your notifications to get notified about that one. Here's Zion Reed feeding it over to Hill. Hill dribbling in now, kicking it back out to Reed. 4:34 to play here in the fourth. Tigers up 16-13. Reed dribbling around everybody, going for the bucket. Ooh, she gets through, but not able to get the ball to drop through the net. They somehow get the ball out of that mess and not able to connect again. So here comes Ashley Wells up ahead of everybody. And Maddie Staub tried to hit that one off of Hannah Cross, but Staub was already out of bounds. So it will be Urbana basketball. And Markaya inbounding this one, gets it over to Zion Reed. Reed being defended very hard by Ashley Wells, and Wells almost got that takeaway. They do call the foul on Wells, and it will be Urbana basketball here. They'll try the same play again. Reed gets it up to Hannah Cross. Hannah Cross looking for some help, gets it back to Reed. Reed goes all the way and gets the bucket. Zion Reed with a big bucket there. She's got 7 on the evening, and that was a big one. Tigers increase their lead to 5 now. It's 18-13, 3:47 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 3-point attempt there from Ashley Wells, no good, and a block. I mentioned Sophia Hill so hard to guard, and she has been. She's got that quick release, but Swatting that one away was the Tigers defense. Staub inbounding this one, gets it to Wells on the far corner. Wells going to go up top, reset the Raiders offense here. Back to Staub. Staub dribbling in, running into some traffic. Zion Reed on the ground, fighting for that one. A jump ball is called. Possession arrow in favor of the Urbana Tigers. Jaya Chenoweth into the game here. And Chenoweth replacing Norris. First it looked like she was going to come in for Cross, but then replaces Norris. There's Cross with the ball, feeds it over to Zion Reed. Right, Reed to Chenoweth. Chenoweth with the bucket. No! She had a big opportunity there right off the bench and hits it off the glass just a little bit too hard. And a foul is called, so I believe Ashley Wells will be headed to the line here. A couple of big foul shots for St. Matthews as they trail by 5. 3:10 remaining in this one. It's an 18-13 Urbana lead. Wells knocks down the first one, and I think Zion Reed's got some blood. So coming into the game for Zion now is Norris, and we'll see how this affects play. Zion has been big in this game. Lane violation there on the Tigers, so Wells will get another chance. She knocked down the first one and gets the second one to bounce in. Hill gets it up to Chenoweth. Chenoweth now tries to find Cross and does. Cross up to Norris. Norris, shot on the hoop, no good. Cross battling back. And she gets fouled, so Hannah Cross headed to the line. That was some good offense there by the Tigers. Wasn't sure how they would react to having Zion Reed on the bench right now, and they reacted well. Good ball movement, getting it to the open player, finding Cross underneath. She misses the first one. Misses the second one. Rebound goes into the hands of Kate Gurrell. Gurrell gets it to Staub, and Staub now to Wells. And turnover there. Tigers come away with it. Hannah Cross up to Chenoweth, and Chenoweth over to Hill. 2:43 left to play. Tigers up by 3, 18-15. Near takeaway there by Staub. And Markaya runs into trouble as Ashley Wells almost takes it away as well. A timeout is called with 2:37 remaining in this one. Tigers clinging to a 3-point lead here, 18-15. Play for sure. Neither team has led by more than 5. Earlier today, the Urbana 7th grade girls were victorious 25-4 over St. Matthews. We've got 3 players in 7 points right now. Zion Reed has 7. Arkaya Barber has 7, and then over on the other side of the court, Ashley Wells has 7. Those are your leading scorers for tonight. Marcotte going to inbound this one for Urbana. Reed now on the court. She's wearing number 30. Her jersey had to be replaced there because the old one had blood on it. So Zion Reed wearing number 30 now for those keeping track at home. Marcotte inbounds that one to Reed. Reed up top with it. No hurry here for the Tigers. They get it over to Chenoweth. Chenoweth breaks to the basket. Tosses one up. Ooh. Just a little bit too hard off the glass. Misses that one. Hannah Cross gets a big rebound. Chenoweth tries to go back up with it. And turnover there. It will be St. Matthew's basketball. 2 minutes remaining here in the ball game. St. Matt's trails by 3, 18-15. 8th grade girls basketball. Ashley Wells kicks it over to Kate Gurrell. Gurrell corrals that one. Back up to Wells up top. Wells feeds it down low. Decent look at the basket there, but no good, and then a foul is committed as the Tigers were about to break away there. Will be Urbana basketball right in front of the St. Matthew's bench. Ooh, risky pass there, and that goes off the shins of Norris. So it's going to be St. Matt's basketball. Wells being defended by Reed up top. Wells dribbles to the far side and now back to the center. Gets it over to Kate Gurrell. Gurrell just beneath us. Gurrell called for the push off there, and it's going to be Urbana basketball. 1:27 remaining. They're up by 3. They get it into Zion Reed. Reed dribbles through the defenders. Gets it up court to Norris. Norris back to Reed now. Reed drops back, knowing the Tigers aren't in a hurry. Gets it over to Norris. Norris driving towards the hoop and gets called for the walk. So plenty of opportunity here for St. Matthews. Throw up another shot, no good. Tigers fighting for the rebound. Chenoweth gets it, falls to the ground, and is called for the travel. So going to be St. Matthew's basketball right underneath their own hoop. See what sort of play they'll draw up here during this timeout. 59.5 seconds remaining in this one. Urbana's up by 3. It's an 18-15 ball game, and St. Matthews will have the ball when we return from this timeout. Maddie Staub going to inbound this one for the Raiders. She gets it inbound to Gurrell. There's Kate Gurrell, picks up her dribble. Sends it over to Sophia Hill. Hill back to Gurrell now. They feed it down low to Staub. She loses it to Cross. Oh, tough call there. Hannah Cross kicked that back while diving out, but she did go out of bounds with it. So 47 seconds remaining. And tossing that one out of bounds is Kate Gurrell, so it's going to be Urbana basketball with 43 seconds left and a 3-point lead. They get it into Zion Reed. Zion Reed pressured. She dribbles around the defenders. Zion looks like she's going all the way. And she loses it. I'm not sure if she was thinking send that over to Norris. Either way, with 36 seconds left, it will be another opportunity here for St. Matthews to tie things up, or at least chip away at this lead. But with just 36 seconds left, I don't know if you're looking for a three-pointer yet or not. There's been a lot of back and forth and plenty of turnovers in this ball game. You might try to find an easy two if it's open. If you're St. Matthews, if you're the Tigers, you just got to take care of things. You're on the defensive side of things now, so don't give up any easy shots. Play the same defense you've been playing all game. And then if you get possession of that ball, you've got to be really smart with it. You don't have to take a shot if you have the lead. There's not a shot clock here, so with 36 seconds, if the Tigers were to get this ball, they probably want to kind of hold on to it. See if they'll draw any contact from St. Matthews. If so, they'll head to the line. If not, they'll just hold on. Dribble out the clock and go home with the W. Maddie Staub inbounds this one to Ashley Wells. Wells dribbling up in a hurry. Kicks it over to Kate Gurrell just below us. 28 seconds remaining to Wells. Wells for three. No good. The putback is up and the putback is in. Kate Gurrell getting her first bucket of the game at an opportune time. They trail by just one now, and they are pressuring Zion like no other, and foul is called. So Tigers clinging to a 1-point lead here. It's 18-17, 13.8 on the clock. Will be a 1-and-1 situation here. Timeout called. So timeout called by the Raiders with 13.8 on the clock, and Urbana up by 1, and they're headed to the free throw line. So this one is coming down to the wire for sure. Not a lot of offense in this one, but it's been close throughout. Seems like any team could just explode at any moment, but no team's offense really getting into rhythm or catching fire. A lot of turnovers on both sides of the court. Urbana looking to close out their season with a victory here tonight. 7th grade was victorious earlier today, 25-4 over St. Matthews. 8th grade looking to do the same. One-on-one situation here for Zion Reed at the line. Some big foul shots here for Reed. Just got to focus on this first one first. Up and off the mark. Hannah Cross, big rebound there, gets it to Reed. The Tigers retain possession, they throw it away. Good pickoff there from Staub. 5 seconds left, they got to throw up a shot. They get it inside, the shot is up, no good. Cross gets the rebound. And the Tigers hold on for the victory. That one came down to some key plays there made by Hannah Cross. And she gets the final rebound and hangs on. So the Tigers escape with a W. 18-17, Urbana wins. Zion Reed leads the Tigers with 7. Markiah Barber also had 7. So 18-17, 8th grade wins as well. Thanks so much for tuning in and supporting Urbana Middle School athletics and these student athletes. I know they appreciate it, and I'm sure you appreciate us bringing the stream to you. We hope next season, next year, we'll see you back in person here at Urbana Middle School gym. Stay safe and be well. Thanks so much for tuning in on the Tigers Media Network.